Assalamualaikum. So in this video I will explain for the practical exercise, which is a topic for VTP and DTP. Okay, so first we looking for the rubric. Okay, the first one, design and build the network diagram, then addressing table. So must conclude the logical diagram and physical diagram, then addressing table and VLAN table. So we go to the my PowerPoint. So as you can see, so this is my logical diagram. Okay, for the R1 I configure for 3 network. So for the G0/10 and G0/20 and G0/0.99, this is for the inter-VLAN. Then as you can see, I have 3 switch. Okay, so every switch have different the VTP mode, transparent mode, client mode, and the server mode. And I have the 3 PC here. As you can see, PCA, PCB, PC. For the PCA is VLAN 10, PC is VLAN 10, and VLAN B is VLAN 20. Okay, so alright, so this is my logical diagram. So as you can see, okay, so I have 3 PC connected to main wiring closet. So as you can see here, okay, so as you can see here, I have 3 PC, I had 3 switch and 1 router. Okay, so now I want to show the addressing table. Let's see the IP address. Okay, so as you can see, this is the IPv4. Okay, for the R1 have the inter-VLAN, the IP as well. Then for the switch have the interface VLAN 99 and the IP as well. And for the PC, we're using a static IP configuration and the gateway and the VLAN. Alright, so this is the VLAN table. So as you can see, VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 99, and the red and the blue, and the management. Okay, so this is interface for the VLAN that will be connected to the end device to VLAN. Then this is the IPv6, as you can see, also using the inter-VLAN and the IPv6 IP. Then the VLAN 99 using the IPv6, and the static configuration IP for PC using IPv6. Okay, so now let's see the question. Okay, so I need to configure the basic configuration. So let's see. Okay, so configure host name, password for user, and privilege mode, and the banner MOTD, then remote access. So let's go to the let's see to switch to. Okay, then as you can see, the banner MOTD. Okay, alright, then the console password. Okay, and as you can see, the host name is W3. Okay, so as you can see, the host name is switch3, W3 3. Then I'm using the command enable. So as you can see, I have the enable password. Okay, so is class. Alright, so as you can see, let's see the requirement. Okay, host name, password, MOTD, and remote access. So okay, so the remote access I'm using the command is called show IP SSH. So as you can see, SSH is enabled. Right, so maybe I can try to remote the secure remote access. Okay, and I'm using the PCA. Right, so so maybe I can remote the switch one. Okay, using the command sh option L. Then the username is admin. So as you can see, right, so I go, for example, I go to the switch one, and I'm using the commands called show run. Okay, as you can see, we have configured for the SSH here. So as you can see, right, and the password is encrypted. Okay, now I go to the PCA. The username is admin. Then we go to the table here. Okay, and let's see the PCA. Then we want to remove the switch one. So 10.164.99. Before that, sorry, let's open the IP config. Then we ping the gateway 194.30.1. So as you can see, the connectivity is successful. Okay, now let ping the switch one first. Okay, we want to make sure the connectivity can be connected. So as you can see, the connectivity is successful. So now we're using command ssh option l admin 10.164.99.10. Okay, then we're using the password. Okay, so as you can see, we successful to connect the switch one. Now I want to try, maybe I can use for remote switch 2. Okay, so as you can see, successful. Okay, then I remove the switch 3. Sorry. Okay. So you can see switch 3 is successful. Right, so we're done for the secure remote access here. Okay, so we're done for the part 2. Now I want to go to the let's see the rubric first. Okay, alright, so how to verify the VTP and DTP that I assigned. So the requirement is we need to configure the VTP and DTP different mode, server, client, and transparent. Alright, okay, so now let's open the Pocket Tracer. So first I will explain for the my VTP server. Okay, so the VTP server. Okay, here we are. Cisco and plus. Alright, so this the VTP server will advertise the VLAN to the client VTP client. Alright, so the VTP server can create the VLAN, can modify the VLAN, and delete the VLAN. Also, update the VLAN to the VTP client. Alright, so I'm using the command called show VTP status. Okay, right. So as you can see, the version is 2. The version is must same with other switch. If not, the VTP will be not successful. Then as you can see, the configuration revision is 16, and the maximum VLAN support locally is 255 for this kind of switch version for 2960 version 4 the switch. Then as you can see, the number of exiting VLAN is 10. Right, okay, so this one will be same with the client VTP client. Right, so as you can see, the mode is server. Okay, then we assign the domain name. Okay, we assign the domain name is CCNA. Okay, so right, later I will explain the operation for the VTP, but now we go to the switch 2 first. Okay, so the switch 2 is the VTP client. So as usual, we're using the command is called show VTP status. Right, okay, for the VTP client will be receive the update from the server. Then the client cannot edit the VLAN, cannot create a VLAN, then cannot delete the VLAN. But VTP client can send the VTP update and receive the VTP update. Okay, so as you can see, the version is 2, same. Okay, so existing VLAN 10, the same. Then for the operating mode is client. Okay, then the VTP domain name is CCNA. Alright, so we go to the switch 2 back. Okay, the server back, we can use the command called show VTP password. So as you can see, the VTP password is same, the Cisco. Alright, so we go here, show VTP password. So as you can see, it is a same password, so these both can be connected. Okay, now I want to show for the VTP transparent. Okay, alright, so we can using the command call show VTP status. So as you can see, for the VTP operating mode is transparent. Okay, then the domain name same is CCNA. So the transparent is like can create the VLAN but in own database, not going to advertise the own VLAN. Then also can modify the VLAN but in own database only, then delete the VLAN and in own database only. But for the transparent, it also will be do the forward VTP update. Okay, so so that's why it's called transparent. Okay, now I want to show how the transparent benefit. Okay, so can using the command called VT. Okay, so for the transparent mode, can configure the extended VLAN, so it can go through the 2000. Okay, alright, so we just show VLAN. Okay, so as you can see, 2000. Alright, so it's only for the VTP transparent for this kind of version switch. Alright, so now I want to show the operation for the VTP server and the VTP client and the transparent. Alright, so as you can see, we already create one transparent here. Alright, so we verify in the server, so we're using show VLAN. So as you can see, the 2000 VLAN is not going to send to the server and the client, because the transparent mode will be just install to their own database. So as you can see here, alright. Okay, but for the server, maybe I can create. Okay, so before that we want to verify. Okay, so we're using the commands called show VLAN. Okay, so as you can see, we have 10 VLAN here. Okay, right, so we have the 10 VLAN here. Okay, then as you can see, same. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Oh, sorry, it's 9. Okay, so as you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 5 and 9 VLAN. Oh yeah, it's 10 VLAN, include the one VLAN 1. So for the server 1 also have the 10 VLAN. So maybe we can use the commands called the VLAN. We can create the VLAN 101, 102 and 103. Sorry, easy, cannot do like that. Okay, so VLAN 1, VLAN 212, 101, 102, 103 and 104. Okay, sorry, 104 and 104. Okay, 105 and 104 for the server. So as you can see, it will be advertised to the client. So maybe we can use the commands called show VLAN. Okay, so as you can see, we already advertised Okay, VLAN 101, 102, 103, 104, and 105. So the server is successful to advertise the VLAN to the VTP client. So as you can see, if you open the transparent, okay, so we do show VLAN. Okay, all right. So it's not get the update from the server because this is the transparent mode. Okay, now I think we go to the next step. Alright, so after I verify the VTP, now I want to verify the DTP. Okay, so DTP is the dynamic trunk protocol. So it's used to switch to switch. Alright, so we go to the switch one. We can go to the switch one. Okay, so we using command is called show interface trunk. Okay, so as you can see, alright. Right, so I open maybe I can open the switch 2 also show interface trunk. Alright, so let's see the different section. Okay, so as you can see, in the F0/1, okay, so where is the F0/1? Okay, so as you can see here, the F0/1, okay, and here is F0/3. Alright, now we open the switch 1 and open the switch 2. So let's see the F0/3. Okay, so F0/T is on. Okay, on is is the basic trunking is the directly trunk. We using the command is called switch port mode trunk. So that's why the mode is on. Okay, so as you can see here, F0/T is on, but in switch 2 the F0/T is disabled. So automatic the status will be the trunking. Alright, so now we try to verify for the port F0/1 and F0/1 from switch 2 and switch 1. So we go to the switch 1, and as you can see, we're using the command called show interface trunk. So as you can see, the F0/1 is disable. It's disable. Disable. Then we open the switch 2. So as you can see, the F0/1 is auto. The mode is auto. So automatic. If the disable and auto will be automatic, will be trunking. So we go to the this one. Okay, sorry, we go to this. Then as you can see, for the dynamic auto, if dynamic auto, with the dynamic auto will be access port, then access mode, then dynamic auto with disable will be the trunk. Okay, so as you can see, we go back here. So we go to switch 2 and switch 1. Okay, switch 2. So as you can see, disable and auto, so will be the trunking. Okay, so maybe yeah, so we go to the switch 3. So as you can see here, switch 1. Okay, so F0/1 is disable, then the mode is on. So we go back here. So as you can see, disable and the trunk, the on is mean the trunk. Okay, disable, dynamic disable with the trunk, it become trunk. So as you can see, that's why the status is trunking and trunking. Alright, so now we go to the next. Okay, I already explained for the VTP and DPP. Now I want to configure the VLAN and the addressing IP, IPv4, IPv6 on the interface, and configure the SVI. Alright, now maybe I can okay. Alright, so Alright, now I want to verify the VLAN and the SPI that I assigned. So we can go to any switch. For example, we go to this switch, BTP client, then we're using command show VLAN. Right, so as you can see, this is the VLAN that I assigned. Then for this one is for the previously I testing for the server, BTP server. Then now I can show the SPI. Okay, so maybe you can use the command called show IP interface brief. So as you can see, right now for the IPv4 for the SPI, then you can use the commands called show IPv6. Alright, so as you can see, the IPv6 IP for the VLAN 99. Right, so we go to the R1. Okay, let's go enable class and show interface. Sorry, so IPv6 interface brief. So as you can see, this is the IPv6 that I assigned for the G0/010, G0/020, G0/099. Then we go to the PC. Okay, right. We go to the PC. As you can see, we also configure for the IPv6. We can using PCA. We try to verify the connectivity. Okay. Alright, so for the PCA, we try to ping the VLAN 20. Okay, so we're using the IP config. Right, then we ping for PCA. The PCA already pinged the gateway. We ping one more time. Okay, so IP config. Okay, then we ping the gateway first. So as you can see, on the PCA ping the gateway is successful. Right, then we ping the PCB from PCA VLAN 10 to VLAN 20. So you can see the connectivity is successful. Now maybe we can ping to the IPv6. So we take the IPv6 IP. Okay, right, so ping. Okay, so as you can see, the connectivity is successful. Okay, so I think this is just for me. So thank you very much.